find my doctor's office blindly. Well, first of all, I have a brain. I do. And then they have a lot of the medical offices nowadays. They actually have the doors labeled with Braille, not on the actual door, but they have a kind of like a plaque on the side, like it's a rectangular orange thing over here. I don't know what material this is. Is it Braille? Is it wood or
plastic?
Plastic? Well, it's plastic. Anyway, so this is how I find my doctor's office blindly. I usually come to the doctor by myself. I've been a guide dog user for the longest time, and guide dog Capri passed away, so I'm waiting for my next guide dog. And now I only have my white cane. It's a slim white cane from Amutech that I got at CSUN convention. And I'll share with you, but when as a guide dog user, what I do, because I go to the doctor with me, myself, and I all the time, you know, I get up from the elevator, and what I do, I let the harness go. I get the leash right here through my, you know, my left arm, and then I start like, you know, I find a door, I just find a wall, find the door, and then I look on the right or left to see if the door is labeled, you know, the doors are labeled with Braille. In this case, there is a doctor's office. This is not my doctor. It's to the right, and the Braille label is on the left. It's this little kind of rectangular plastic thing. And it says the suite number is 2500, and then on top they have the tactile format on the with the suite number. And I was sharing on my Spanish video, wondering if children that are born blind, if I don't know, I have never asked anyone that was born blind this question. Are you guys introduced to the regular letters? You know, like for sighted people? And do they teach you how they look and how they feel with the, I don't know, tactile? I never know how to say that word. Some people say tactile, some people I hear they say tactile. The tactile format, you can feel it here. For those who don't know Braille, you can always just check and feel it, right? The numbers are a little kind of fancy, but I'm able to feel the numbers. I could see before, so I know how to read. Now on the top they have this little rectangular as well, or is it a square? I don't know. For regular people, and it's just regular letters. But the interesting thing that I found out is that they have the regular number on the suite number for sighted people is on the top of the door. You want to show it. So Angie was telling me that as you walk here looking for a specific suite, it's very visible and it's on black color. What color are the walls?
They're like brown.
Brown? So
like
the black. So the black number gives you contrast and easy to spot for you guys.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, for low vision people, I almost forgot to say this on my Spanish video, but the Braille and the tactile numbers are on an orange plastic rectangular thing that is just placed on the wall. And this is great for anyone that has, you know, needs contrast. Orange and the letters are black. Perfect. And this is how I usually find the doctor when I come by myself. I start just following walls. Sometimes, you know, I just have, you know, walk. I don't need the cane, but sometimes if it gets complicated and if there is a lot of people, not to bump on people, I actually take out my ID cane. And if there is people, they usually offer, you know, they offer if I need help, I never say no. Or if there is no people and the doors are not labeled, I will call the Be My Eyes application, and they usually help me find a suite number. It's pretty easy through your iPhone or Android, and that's how I do it. It's pretty good. Now, I was saying in my Spanish video that nowadays a lot of the medical buildings, they actually have Braille outside the doors, so it's easy for us the blind to actually find a suite number. Medical buildings, schools, universities, state buildings, federal buildings, and a lot, but not every single location has Braille. More and more we're having these. There are times when I've been into, you know, to the doctor specialist in those nice cities, and guess what? There is no Braille, so it's almost impossible to find The suite, I also need to find someone, or sometimes if my application is not working because of my internet connection, I just pop into a, walk into a suite and I ask, and they always ask help, or they have a worker taking me to find the suite. That's how I do it. What about you? How do you do it? What about you guys? Do you have this Braille doors label in different buildings in where you live? Share with us. I would be also interested in knowing if you guys are introduced to learning, just the regular letters when you are born totally blind. Well, hope you enjoy and find this video helpful. And if you speak Spanish, I also have the video in Spanish. It's gonna be in the information down below. And thanks for joining Blind with a Vision. Bye. Adios. Find my doctor's office blindly. I do it. Well, I have a brain. I don't have sight, but I have a brain. And I do it by, oh, thank you so much. They're making noise, a lot of noise. Why do they interrupt my Braille video? I guess I'll just wait, right? Well, this could be